Alright, so there's like a piece missing from my tripod, I think. I don't really know what it is, but some parts of this video might low-key be like angled weirdly. But we're gonna roll with this for now. Alright, so yes. Read the title correctly. This is a more serious video. But for right now, yeah, I haven't eaten yet, so you're gonna help me cook eggs. We're gonna make some eggs. Because eggs are good and full of protein. Yum yum. Alright. Hopefully that's not too bad. Let's grab the butter. I'm a horrible cook, by the way. I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing, even if it's just something simple like eggs. We're just gonna roll with it. Fuck it. Some butter. Butter. Throw that bitch in there. We want that butter. Want that butter. We want it all over. All over. Okay. Gotta get them eggs buttered up. We're just gonna ignore that like a giant piece of the shell just went in there. We're gonna ignore that there's egg all over my oven. Fuck. Well, practice makes perfect. Let's do another one. This is gonna be a better crack this time. Okay. Okay, that was pretty clean. Look at that. That was pretty clean. I hope there's not eggshell on that one. That one, okay, that one fucking popped, so we're not going to be able to do sunny side up on that one, which is what I like to do usually. Oh yeah. I think I might bust a little. I just started cooking, like, more recently, because usually I just have spaghetti, like, almost every day. I like just be eating spaghetti. That's all. And pizza. Oh, fuck. I didn't have my only plate washed out. I only have one. I have one plate. That one got a little bit too burnt. It should be fine though, because you still got the runny part, and then this one looks just fine. So, all right. So I don't just eat the eggs. You gotta put some things on it. A little bit of black pepper, a little bit of this, and then you also gotta have a little bit of this. Have some cheese too. Just a little bit of shredded cheddar. All right. Let's. That fucking leaked everywhere, dude. Oh my. It's fine. It was pretty good. I've made better. I'm gonna give this one a 7. It's good. Because I still added all the stuff to it. Still the eggs are still fine. But it's a 7. I can do better, but it's still good. Alright, now it's time for the real part of the video. I didn't just do this to cook eggs, guys, I promise. Alright, although, let me know. Maybe I'll do cooking. That's the future of this channel, maybe. Anyways, the real reason I'm making this video is because self-respect is something I've struggled with for as long as I can remember. So I thought, it's easy to talk to a camera about it. I might as well, share my experiences. And also, there's something in regards to my channel, some channel news that comes with this. So stay tuned to, get that. But yeah, ever since, I was a kid, I kind of always, there are things I can remember wanting. I wanted to be, an actor or a director. I wanted to write at some point. I wanted to, what else did I want to do? I don't know, but those were like the big two that I remember. I think musician, yeah. at some point too, a drummer. And all those things really worked out. I mean, the one that I found myself, maybe being the closest to now is probably still a little bit of the acting, and then the writing. But both of them are kind of fading out, right? It feels like it's not really for me anymore, and I know that's kind of something most of us don't stick with the job that we wanted as kids. It's a sad reality. It's true. Some of us do, and that's awesome. But for me, it's not the case. And I'm just kind of in a point in my life where I don't really know what I want. And I understand this is I'm only 20, so it's like I got time, bro. I got time. I got all the time in the world. But it kind of sucks. It's just I want to know. I want to be able to have an idea. I know, like, you gotta try and go do new things, but like, it's just hard. I don't know. But how that ties into self-respect is I kind of lost myself. Not just in a sense of knowing what to do, but my values too. Because I started, taking what other people said too seriously, as a kid, not even really as a kid, but I always kind of felt like I had strict rules to follow. And not just from like, I love my mom and dad. I'm not saying it's just like, I'm not saying, it's your fault. But I definitely felt like I had strict rules, and then like school on top of that. School was probably one of the worst things for my self-respect because, I wasn't exactly popular. Let's just say that. I got made fun of, and I definitely took it to heart more than I like to show. Even now, I still take like what people say very seriously. I just don't show it because, it kind of feels like, oh, you can't be vulnerable. You can't show emotion. I don't know. Even with some of my friends, bro, I feel like, like I love them and all, they're my friends, but I feel like I really just can't be entirely open to myself either. Kind of like I bury all those feelings. But yeah, I don't know. On top of the strict rules, getting made fun of, all that shit, kind of got to me. But I never really, paid attention to it. I kind of just learned that it is what it is. But no. And another thing, I stopped doing what I wanted to do, and I started to do what other people wanted to do, what they wanted from me. I'd kind of act how I thought they wanted me to act. I'm kind of scared of conflict and people being angry at me, dislike me, and I'm starting to change that because I realized there's always going to be someone that thinks something of me. No matter what I do, there's always going to be someone that doesn't like me. Always going to be someone that makes fun of me. You just gotta kind of learn, I don't know, you gotta kind of find your own way. You gotta kind of like look at your values. Just pay attention to yourself, as selfish as it sounds. That's what I've learned to do. And I'm working on it because I'm still, still have a long ways to go. But what I've been doing is I've been setting goals, doing all that shit. I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. I'm kind of rambling on here. Let me get back to, let me focus. Okay. Yeah, I just kind of felt like, I have no respect for myself. I'm insecure about a lot of things. When someone asks me, hey, do you want to do this? I can't give them a straight answer. I can't say yes or no. I kind of just go like, until they go like, come on, and then I say, I fold. You know, because it's something I don't really want to do most of the time. And then I end up saying yes anyways because I don't have enough respect for myself. It's true. And I, even when I'm alone and I try doing the things I like, I kind of find there's a piece of me that wants to like, oh, you gotta like hang out with friends, or you gotta be with someone. And I think it's because I'm scared of being alone. Like, as silly as that sounds. Because the thoughts don't come as much when I'm constantly distracted, like I'm constantly doing something. But the second that I slow down and just stop to think, all of it comes crashing down. It's like I'm stuck in my thoughts. I can't escape. All my insecurities are back. Just kind of realize maybe I have to. Maybe I kind of just have to, slowly spend more time with myself and kind of truly try to find myself again. So, I don't know. I've always, for so long tried to hide it, escape from it in different ways. So I'm not going to get into that. But yeah, regards to this channel, the reason why I'm saying this is because some of that has reflected into my channel. My YouTube channel has been around for a lot longer than my oldest video. Because I deleted my videos multiple times. Some of you may know, probably only my friends know this. But yeah, like there was a point where I got to like 70 videos, deleted all of them. 40 more videos, deleted all of them. And it's both because I had no self-respect, and because I knew I could do better. It's kind of like I'm too hard on myself, but at the same time, I don't have enough self-respect to go that extra mile, to do that extra thing. So I end up just putting out a video that's half-assed, and then I feel bad about it, and then I end up deleting it, and then a cycle. It's a continuous cycle. There are some videos that I genuinely like put actual effort into, and I can look back and appreciate it. But a lot of my old videos, I know like I kind of like look back and cringe because it's an older version of myself, and also they kind of get made fun of, but whatever, make fun of my old videos if you want. I was a kid, bro. I don't care. But I kind of just realized I need to step back, and maybe this channel isn't what I need. I started making videos for other people. I started, streaming for other people. I started doing this and that because I saw other people doing it. I thought it was cool. Most of the things, there are some things I did for myself, but a lot of it, I don't know. It's kind of like half and half. Some of my older skits, I feel like a lot of those were just me having fun. So those I can say. But I don't know, dude. I think I need to take a break from the channel is what I'm saying. Is it a final goodbye? I don't know. Maybe. But it's goodbye for now. We'll see. If I return, it's going to be doing things that I want to do, whatever that may be. But I need to find time to, figure out what I want to do in life. Figure out what my real interests are. Another thing, like, I'd be like, sometimes I even find myself like checking for comments because I find myself searching for external validation. But I really don't need that deep down. I don't need to do. I shouldn't be doing this for other people. I should be doing this for myself because I want to make videos. But that's just not how it is right now. So I'm gonna take a break. But yeah, that's all I really had to say. I was kind of venting to the camera a little bit. This video's a little bit long. I don't know. Most of you probably won't watch all of it. That's fine. It's just as long as you get the message. So yeah, I love each and every one of you. If you have a similar struggle, I hope you can, no, you can. You can get through this, bro. Just like I'm gonna. You will get through this too. Whatever you're going through, I don't know. Whether it's similar, super different, I don't know. But yeah, this is a goodbye for now. At least for a while. So, appreciate y'all. Crimson out.